bam, bam. Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to another one of these videos. Today we're going to talk about multiplex throws with two balls. Okay, so we're going to go over different throws, different techniques, different exercises. So this will sort of like be a quick, complete guide to multiplex throws when it comes to two ball multiplex throws. So these are like the basic foundation of technique. So when you start to learn like 4-ball, 5-ball multiplex tricks, 6 balls, 7-ball, all these different multiplex tricks and patterns, these will be the foundation of your technique. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, different throws that we have for multiplex. So we have straight up, then we have where the top ball goes cross, then we have where the low ball goes cross and the top ball stays the same, and then we have they stay side by side. Okay, these are the basic multiplex throws that we have. And how do we control them is with the alignment of how we hold them and how we throw them. So if I want the two of these balls to go straight up, I have to throw them like in a straight line. Okay, so they have to go in a straight line like that. If I want the top ball, so they will be like this. If I want the top ball to go cross, I need to have it like this when I throw it. So in my hand, this ball needs to go there, so I will turn it there and it will go there. Okay, and that's it. If I want it to go on this side, it has to be this way when I throw it. So I turn it outside and it will go there. And if I want the lower ball to go cross, I have to throw it then a little bit. So instead of drawing here straight up, where that ball will go there, I need to bring it a little bit closer to the center and the lower ball will go across. And again, how we do the split, so they're like this next to each other, we just turn them sideways so they get thrown like that. So I have the ball like here, I just drop this ball to my fingers so my palm is open. So you can see normally I have like this, now I drop it there, my palm is open like that, and then I throw. And now they stay next to each other. So those are the 4 basic throws that we can do. Now the technique. Now we need to learn to control them. So that basically means we can choose if we throw, sort of like a normal-ish throw, and then we can do, they stay together, so they are closer together, and then we can split them, so they separate much more. And how do we do that is sort of like with the wrist, okay? So first let's talk about the normal. You just throw, and this is how you know. If this happens, it goes forward, you know you let go too quickly. So you need to turn your wrist a little bit more like that, so when you throw. And if it goes back, so when you throw it and it goes, oh, damn it, it goes back, you know it was too much like this. So that's basically, how do you know? If it goes forward, you know I have my hand too much like this, so I need to turn it a little bit. And if it goes to back, I have too much like that, so I need to bring it back. And then you find the correct, okay? So it's about controlling with this. Yeah, so basically until it's there, we throw. Now, how do we get them to stay together so they go a lot like that? So this is a technique like when you do the 10-ball multiplex. So it's like a 5-ball cascade with 2 balls. This is the technique that you need. So with this, we try to group them together, okay? So we focus on the top ball. So the top ball is our priority and we only think about that. And this bottom ball, it just hangs there, okay? It's basically you're just holding it with your pinky, squeeze a little bit with the thumb here on the side, and you just throw it. You don't think about that. You don't hold on to it. You're just focusing on the top ball, and that goes with it, okay? So it will stay with that ball, okay? So that is how you put them together. And how you get them to separate is with the flick of the wrist. So the top ball is gonna get that. So you need to go with your wrist and with your fingers, you throw it. So it's at the end of your fingers. And the middle ball, sorry, the bottom ball here, that sort of like just stays there, like that. So it's a funny technique to describe, but that's basically what it is. So you have the normal, where you throw them both, try to keep them together, and then flick, you get them to separate. Right? So it's just that flicking, and this one sort of like you flick your fingers and wrist flicks like that, and then you have to stop your hand, because if you continue your hand, that lower ball is going to be thrown. But if you stop your hand and you just let go of that, it doesn't go high. Okay? If you continue to throw, yes. If you stop, it will stay low. Like that. So it's just a matter of flicking. All right. So that is the technique how we separate. So different throws, different techniques, now some different exercises. So what we wanna, just a quick reminder, I'm doing now everything with the right hand, but obviously you should train also everything with the left hand. So you wanna have balance. So you do the technique with your better hand, and then you practice with the worst hands. You try to get this as good as you can. Like, if you can get this hand, the weaker hand, as good as your good hand, your dominant hand, that's fantastic. I'm not good at this, but I try, okay? I just try to be as good as I can with the left hand, with my non-dominant hand. So, just a reminder, practice both sides, all right? So, different exercises. So first is, we're gonna do this in 3 different ways. So we wanna do multiplex, and then juggle, okay? And like 1 throw is enough. So we can just do 1 throw like that. Now first is we throw, we go up, and we grab the ball and come down. So we do this. So we throw, we go get it, palm up, and bring it down. And then we try to do 1 throw. I go up, 1 throw. I go up, 1 throw, okay? The next is turn your palm down. So you go and you grab it, you bring it down. So you do this. Now this is for every time you need you do quick multiplex, but you need to sort of like start juggling very quickly. You cannot wait. You have to go and you have to grab. And it's good to know them both. It's good to know how to go from this way and from that way, depending on where the ball goes and what kind of action you want. If you just want to do this, or if you want to go bam, you know, so you have options. And the final thing is you wait. So the third one is you wait until it comes. You wait and then you throw it. So with this, I don't have time to go high throw because I have to be very quick about it. If I go that, whee, I have more time to make a high throw because I grabbed the ball earlier. I have more time until the next ball comes down. So if I wait, I can do low throw. Oop, maybe like that. But if I grab it, I have all the time in the world to throw up on the ceiling. So yeah, so you want to practice all of those. And like I said, with the left hand as well. So you go grab it, up, grab it, then upside down, whoosh, and then wait. You wait. Okay, so those are the 3 exercises that you want to do. Now, after this, you can come up with your own exercises, your own tricks, where you go stuff like that, or you know, you add body throws, whatever. But those are sort of like the basic exercises that you want to do. So the basic techniques, basic different throws, different techniques, and different exercises. So after you practice all of these different throws, techniques, exercises, you have sort of like the foundation. So when you do have more balls, you have the option of doing more things here. So you see, you get this speed, you get the control and everything, and you can start doing all these different tricks and patterns. So That's why the foundations, the basics, the techniques are so important. So when you do go, you know, when you improve your skill level, when you go far, I started thinking like far away in the Star Wars galaxy. But yeah, so you get the point. So when you start doing these exercises, so when you do 4, 5, 6, 7 ball multiplexes, you have the foundation. So the multiplexes are much more easier because you have the control, you have the speed and everything. So that's why basics are very, very important. Okay? If you guys want to learn more about techniques and different stuff like and exercises like this, I do have my online juggling course, jugglingmastery.com. I put the link below as well, so you find it in the description. So yeah, check it out. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.